So we all know how good core strength is for you, right? It keeps a really good, healthy lower back. It might help you trim your waistline. It makes you more functional in your balance. Well, if you're trying to work your core and you're doing sit-ups and crunches and old school things, it's time to stop. I'm gonna give you one of the best exercises that you can do to build a great three-dimensional core strength. I'm Lori Frederick, owner of Balance Biomechanics, and this is your movement of the month. All right, so the movement is requiring a band, a bungee of some sorts. You can use the TheraBand things from physical therapy, just tie a knot in it, make sure it's a good healthy band so it's not gonna snap on you. But these continuous loop ones are really easy to loop around any post. We're gonna do something called anti-rotation, where your body is gonna fight rotation. Now, I know there's some ab exercises out there. I see people doing something with a cable or a band that are actually rotating, and you're like, oh, I'm working my obliques and my core by rotating. We're actually gonna change it up. What's really good for you is to do anti-rotation. So here's kind of how it works. You're going to use your arms as a lever, all right? So the closer they are, the shorter your lever, the further you are away, the longer the lever. And then my body's gonna be a pivot point, if that makes sense. So if I have my arms out like this and I try to step sideways, my contact of where the band is gonna be directly to my side. The further I push out, the more it wants to rotate me back, okay? If my feet are stationary, it's pulling me in a rotation. I want to anti-rotate, okay? So I'm holding this, and then there's a bunch of different things that you can do to level this up or down. You can make your feet go more on a balance beam. You can try to stand on one foot. You can try to stand on the other foot, and now we're including your glutes. Your core is actually glutes and abdominals and lower back, all the things. So if you're gonna do a single leg, it's wanting to rotate everything. And now my leg and glute rotators are having to be a part of this. So here's 1,000,001 different things, just holding it out away from you and trying to sidestep. It's getting harder and harder not to be rotated as you go away. So a simple sidestep away and back, and of course, doing the other side. Now, you can play with your intensity by how straight your arm is or how bent it is, okay, based on what you're doing. So this is gonna be easier as it gets harder. Maybe you go in just a little bit and then out again as you go back. And this looks like nothing, but it's way harder than it looks. And so you can add this into a bunch of different ways. You can do this kneeling and then just go in and out with your arms, because then that's increasing the load as soon as your lever gets longer, okay? And so you can do this laying on your back and pushing up from there. Okay, so you get it, all sorts of dimensions. You can do anti-rotation, and that's gonna go deeper and use more muscles than just a crunch or a sit-up. I hope you like this one. This is great for full body fitness, really healthy lower backs, really great balance and stability. Of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you on the next one.